Hey everyone, and welcome to InZOI, and welcome to an exclusive look to the basically early access version you can enjoy in about a week's time. We had early access to it as creators, and I'm so grateful to bring it down to you now. The embargo dropped, so we are allowed to bring it to you. Big thanks to Crafton and InZOI to have me on board. And there will be a lot of videos coming your way very soon, but in this video, I'm gonna make a very quick rundown of everything you can do and expect in this game. So don't expect me to do anything crazy in particular. I want to show you the capabilities of this early access and also my graphic settings and so on. You will find my computer specs in the description as always. And just to show you right away, because that's what a lot of people are interested in, let's go to the wonderful settings, and you can also see a lot of settings in here. And what you want to have is basically the graphics that we are in. So I'm running the game on 1080p. It's not 4K or so whatsoever. Maximum FPS, we can also put them to 75 if we fancy doing so. I'll tell you how many we have. Ray tracing is on, occlusion method is hardware, and we also have the ultra high available, and all the settings are set to ultra high. As you can see, at the moment it's custom because I did put a couple of things even higher up. I'm running an RTX 570 Ti, and a lot of other things are in here. So we have a couple of options, but we'll get to them as we are in game. I'm gonna apply that real quick, and we're going to start a new game so you can see how that works. So we do have a ZOI basically in front of us, and we do have a lot of functions here to randomize certain things. And I'm gonna go with what do we go? We go with Lucian Ashley, and Lucian Ashley is going to be adult, not young adult, or actually let's put with middle age, why not? And then gender is male, or you can actually change your gender identity and go into non-binary and track it to male, female, interested, romantic. Basically, you can set this yourself. I really like that. And also what I'm a big fan of is that the appearance doesn't change according to what you select. So if you go to this one, it will stay to the same kind of outfit, which I think is a beautiful thing to do. We're going to select the trait, and whatever, we're going to be a dreamer. Okay, select the trait over here. You need that trait in order to make your ZOI basically become what it is. Also, it's a bit loud. Can I have the options in here, by the way? Okay, no, wait, actually I have to deal with the music then. I can put it lower for me, but you guys, I'm gonna mix this later on a little bit in my studio, so that doesn't matter. So we have InZOI kind of ZOI presets. I'm gonna use a couple of those now and just adjust a little bit. I like this dude over here. Save and apply changes. No, cancel. Say apply. I don't need to change the old one. Look at that dude. I'm quite happy with this, but we're gonna change a bit of the outfit, a bit of the face, just to show you the options, and then we go in. Also, what I do like is you have the studio options just to your left hand side, and then you can basically select also the background the person is in. So if you want to see them in a scene, you can do so, or in the InZOI heaven if you want to, or you can actually basically put all your own stuff in. I'm gonna go with this one still, and you can switch through some poses and make the expressions, like make him laugh or just be surprised or upset or whatnot, or you can reset everything to the normal stuff. You can also change the light if you want to and reset that to the same stuff as always. Very cool to really get the max out, but as this is a feature you guys are able to do right now, because today for the next 5 days you will have access to the ZOI Studio and the Builder Studio. So we're gonna jump through this real quick because this is not exclusive enough. So I'm just gonna do a couple of things. So in face mode, we can change a couple of things here with the nose. We can make it wider. We can replay or kind of place the mouse to a certain position, or you can actually go to a more detailed approach and do even more things and adjustments to your ZOI face if you want to. And we're just going to do these things, and you can also deactivate the symmetry mode. And if you say I want to have the nose a little bit like that and the mouse a little bit like so, you can basically do so, but just change that. Then you can also change the hair if you want to say this person over here needs to have longer hair. We can this looks kind of funny though. This is like the mafia boss I was looking for, so we're going to do this. We can change the body appearance. You can see this type over here is a bit of a more heavyweight person. You can change this over here as well. You can make the upper legs a bit wider or thinner. That looks kind of crazy. Or you can even make the arms wider or thinner if you fancy doing so. And you've got some very nice presets here to your right. You can even have some body hair in. and make this even more heavy if you want to. A lot of new stuff. We can go into the outfit, and I want to change just the this is just kind of almost like a different version of Dennis Nedry. Or Mr. Dodge, like this is definitely Nedry, but you know, we're gonna call this dude Nedry for us. Okay, anyways, then we've got some accessories where we can change the different type of hat stuff. I don't know, maybe this one is kind of this is kind of crazy. Can we recolor that one? Oh my god, look at that. We can go into the color and then select, maybe that green one goes very nicely with this. Look at that. It's just the main color. You can't change the sprinkles, but you can actually change the texture. But I don't want to. I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. And then you have like a lot of other stuff. We can put some glasses on, the Neo glasses, as I like to call them over here. But yeah, so we're gonna say complete, and we're gonna say, oh wait, first of all, there's one more thing I want to show you. You can actually craft your own kind of styled clothing. So you can change a different color, a neckline. You can go for that one. Then you can change the arm type, like long sleeves, for example, and have them this person even go like with almost like a crop top kind of style. But you know, I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. But you can do it. Just say complete. This is going to be our family. This is Lucian Ashley, and we're going to say create the family. So complete the creation, and Ashley is going to be submitted. At first it might seem hard. We're going to skip that, by the way. And now you can see we can go to Doan, which is the downtown kind of style, or we can go to Bliss Bay, as you can see, or very soon, and the next update, as we've seen in the roadmap, we can also go to Kuchinku, which is coming soon. I am very much looking forward to that one. It's a bit of a Caribbean inspired one, as you can see down here. Is that Caribbean, by the way, or is it, no, it's like Polynesia? I think it's Polynesia. But I think I'm gonna go to, you know, we're gonna go to Doan. Last time I've been playing too much in Bliss Bay, so let's go over to this downtown area real quick. So that's what we do. That's what we do over here. Oh gosh, guys, I'm loving this game so much because, yeah, there's just so much I loved about The Sims and so on, and you now have the option to play it in here, and it's such a promise this game has. Okay, so we gotta find a property for us, and I feel like I want to go into an existing one. Is this already occupied? Moreville. Another family already is there. Can I kick the family out, please? Yeah, you can see the open spaces over here. So what about that one? Family is already, choose a house to move in. Okay, so evergreen house property. No, I don't want to build anything right now. This one is good. So unoccupied. We're going to play that one. This is a tiny one, but it's fine. We're going to play the tiny one. It's very pricey as well, so we can actually go in. And gosh, my ear is... Not sure what's going on here. It's also part of my allergy. I don't know what exactly that is. Also, I keep forgetting that I'm on camera right now. I don't even know if I do include myself in camera. We can also use a money cheat, which I'm quickly going to do for the showcase reasons. But, you know, there's a lot about the steering, and, you know, there's everything kind of explained. We will soon be able as well to change the shortcuts, which is very much needed. But yeah, so we are in game, and as you can see, there is our person over here, and one feature which potentially is one of the best features in my opinion of InZOI is that you can control your ZOI by WASD. So what I'm just doing over here, I can just move around, and then there are also other houses over here which I cannot access. 502 and 503 I cannot access, but this one over here, the 501, this is our house. So we can go in and we can go back to top view. So this is to see our house. It's a very tiny one, but if I press the I key, we are able to build in our house. And you can see I could even change some of the appearance of the wall. I can't get rid of this wall, but what I can do is I can even change the walls inside of my house. So if I'm moving the wall like this, for example, because I want to make sure that we have a floor in between, for whatever reason I would love to have that, I can do so. We even have a balcony outside, which is kind of cool to have, and we can also put some stuff to the outside. Just to showcase this real quick, we can go over here, and then I'm gonna say garden. Wait, hold on, this is garden, and then we should have like a little bench that we could put to the outside, or maybe actually this is not really fitting, is it? Oh wait, actually we can. Let's have a look. We can plop this one Here maybe we've got a bench for the outside and also plop ourselves like an umbrella next to it, so we have a bit of a seating area. And we could also have like a barbecue on there if we have one down here somewhere. But a brand new feature, oh look at that, some pottery where you can do some sweet potatoes. You can actually use them and they will be able to fill in water and so on and make them grow. So these are basically growables and you can unlock some of them, which gardening level is required to do so, which is a fun thing to do. There is the barbecue I was looking for. We can have that one stand on the balcony. And you can also, obviously, if you hold down the Alt key, you will be able to rotate this a little bit more fine, and the collision box is not as important anymore, and you can basically move the whole thing a little bit inside of something if you just want to have it there and you don't care about the interaction or interactability of this piece. You can then change it accordingly. Once you're in build mode, you can also change to nighttime to see how your build also looks night times. So what we maybe need is like a lamp, and you can just post down lamp, and then you can see all furniture, home office, bathroom, kitchen, living room, bedroom, or you can just hit enter and then you have access to all the lamps basically. And there are also some outside lamps, as you can see, but I would need to have like I don't know, mini street light floor. Maybe this one is kind of nice. You can have that one maybe to your balcony if you want to have something. So yeah, we just did that. And apparently you can also buy some furniture for your house. So if you're like, I want to have like a picture on the wall, you can say picture, for example. And then you've got a picture to the wall. Just gonna plop this to the wall, and apparently you can change all the pictures, or you can have your own texture. And if you're saying like, I don't know, funny camel looking super cute, I'm gonna create this one. We can use the AI generating. This is fully done by Krafton, their own model, so copyright infringement should be good and not a problem over here. If you do, obviously, oh my god, look at that one. We're gonna save this one, and then we can use our own texture if we want to, and then we can also change the pattern style if we want to have them smaller or bigger. That's kind of a cute one, and change the reflectiveness and metallic and whatever, I don't know. Just can do a couple of things and then hit OK. We've got our own image in here. So there are a couple of things you can do. But yeah, so this is that, and we can switch back to normal time if we want to. So let's press I real quick, and then this is how it all looks. Look, there's like an elevator where we can go downstairs. You can also obviously go into, look there, you can go to the elevator, obviously. You can also use clean 3 times. This dude is gonna do something. What are you doing first? Where are you going to clean? Oh, you're cleaning in your bathroom. Okay, so you can do that, and then we can actually eat a quick bite. Let's have a look. How are your stats, by the way? So we are doing good on mostly everything, but the hygiene is not too good. Sleep is not too good. Bathroom is not too good. What time of day is it, by the way? 7 a.m., so it's early in the morning. You're already tired? Feeling like me, right? Do we have a shower, by the way? We do have. You know what? Just going to take a shower real quick, and then, come on, take a shower. Are you doing this? Oh, yeah, right. Okay. So after that, you're going to eat a quick bite. Eat bimbap. What was that? Bimbap? I guess that was. Yeah. Bibimbap. Okay. And then we can also clean the table afterwards. We can wash the hands. And then what we could do else is maybe cook another, make food. And then we also have done a couple of things. We can go to our computer and we can say work on programming to improve our skills of programming. Did I see like a... Oh yeah, there was a bookshelf as well. So we can interact with that and read a book and improve, like read a novel, for example, or read a health book, read a parenting book. If you're a parent, this comes in very handy to learn about parenting. Not that that would help at all if you have kids like me, 2 of a kind. They are so different. Not sure if anyone has already written that in a book, what I would need. But apparently people think it is. But yeah, you can see there's almost everything. And this all has impact to your own Zoe, which is really, really cool. But you can also use write a journal or write a postcard. But we can also then just say, read 7 rules to develop strategic thinking. Very nice. So this is that. And then you can obviously let your Zoe do all that kind of stuff. Or you can do a lot of other things once you click on it. You can have AI motion, make an emote, and then you can basically let them do something. And if you have recorded your face or so, you can do your own emotes as well, which is pretty damn sick. So what is also new in this build, we were able to have the speed slider down here, and I'm gonna go all the way to 10 times, and now you can not move your stuff. Now this is asking what we want to cook. Do some pancakes for us. And then they're doing their stuff over here, but we can't control the movement if we're going so quick. That was a feedback that a lot of people had, that this was not going fast enough. So if we want to go back to slow or the normal playtime, then we are able to go back and control our ZOI if we want to do that. So let's look on the detailed, which is pretty cool. And wait, if that's not enough, we can always go to photo mode. And then in photo mode, we can move very nicely in here. If we want to take a photo of that, we're just going to take a photo and I'm going to save that. And then this is saved to your local hard drive, apparently. And once you change them, if you don't like it like this, because you can watch through the different walls, there's an easy trick to solve that, by the way. You just need to make sure that you've got all walls in and also go one level up. And then if we go back into the wonderful photo mode, you can see the walls and stuff are back in. So it always depends on what you do. And then if you want to change a couple of things while this person is doing, you can also say the person is very upset doing the cooking. So just trying to zoom in here a little. There you go. And then try to use the landscape mode to have a bit more of a nicer field of view. So there you go. And then just save the photo. And you can apparently also apply a whole bunch of filters and stuff. Camera options, as you can see over here, depth of field can be improved if we want to, but field of view, obviously, as I talked earlier, we can remove the background. We can do a whole bunch of stuff with the filters. You can have like a cartoon filter, black and white, thriller, miniature. Oh gosh, there's like so much you can do, but let's not focus too much on that because that apparently would take up so much time. Look at the pancakes. Damn, so tasty. All right, zooming out again to have our ZOI in here. Gosh, I would love to have even more of the buildings being accessible. No, come on, do your stuff. I told you so. But yeah, so this is what we have over here. And then also, can you just eat your stuff? Come on, eat. Wants to paint. Look, our person is now developing a trade. And now can we paint, by the way? Do we have anything to paint? Can I get it out of here? Right, clean up? No, but if we do something like where to paint? No, where was that? I think it was like in the hobbies room. There you go, hobbies, and then paint, and we can purchase that one and plop that in. So here goes that, and then go out of this one, and the next step we're going to do is paint a picture. So let's have a look how that works. Speed up the process a little so we can see if this person is going to start painting for us. Our wonderful ZOI in front of us here. Woo! There you go. Wash your hands. But you want to see some other features. So we're going to soon go onto the streets, and now we can free painting small, free painting medium. Let's do that one. And let's have a look what the person is painting for us. Very curious to see. Art level up by 1. So all these achieved levels are now also pretty new. There's a lot of skills involved now. If you've seen my playtest back in the day, it was all pretty simple, you know, with a couple of things you were already able to do many things. But now, in order to do certain jobs, we talk about jobs in a second, you need certain skills to get higher up in your job, and you can achieve them by training and so on. So pretty similar to what you know from typical life simulators. So this is why I'm not going to go too much into it. But yeah, so there's the person painting the picture. And it seems to take longer. Quality at the moment is bad. Lucian is working on it, but I think the longer they work on it, the more it develops. There you can see it. But yeah, so let's slow down a little and take out our phone for a change. Because this is something very nice indeed. So as you can see, over here is our phone, and there is like a schedule. And if we look into our schedule, you can see there are certain things in here. So the Herring River fishing site, we want to go to this one at 2 p.m. apparently, for whatever reason. Let's have a look. But we can also cancel this, or we can edit this, or change the location. But we can also add certain things. We can make events. As you can see, we can create a party and then also event and invite people. Which is kind of fun. And if we have certain relationship settings or situations, you can even make a date or a wedding, but you need to be in a state for that. You have to have it unlocked. As you can see, you can start a date event by chatting with someone you want to get to know, or romantic, blah, blah, blah. And wedding, apparently, you also can plan it. You can change the duration and so on and so forth, which is kind of cool. But you can also edit, obviously, select the location, and then you can go to different locations of your city if you want to. And if your ZOI is playing on auto mode, so to say, they will basically do this, which is pretty damn cool. By the way, you can then also change your city over here. This is something I went through quite a lot of times in my playtest. If you're interested, there's a whole video on the city management alone. Basically, it still stays the same. You can change the weather if you want to. We've got a lot of billboards where you can put your own stuff on if you want to. You can change the trees according to what you want to have them to. You can change your vegetation real quick here to bracken or whatever this is. I know it's a areca palm tree if you find this better, or like a bamboo sapling if you like these more. I don't know, I do like the standard appeal of these ones, but you can do it if you want to. We can put some decorations in. We can have some animals roaming around. If you want to have some squirrels, you can change some squirrels, some cats, and maybe a deer. So we've got these 3 animals in here. We can have some special effects. We can have the environment of our control. We can make it less clean, like a very rundown city, or make it very clean if we want to. But yeah, let's go back into... Did I make the city run down now? Hold on. Let's go back to the city. Hold on. M is the city card. There you go. So city decorations, control environment. No, it's clean. Okay, I was a bit weird. Then you also have some guides where you can watch some guides if you want to, and we can manage our ZOIs. As you can see, our ZOIs, we are over here, all families at the moment. We have the control of that one, but you can also click in this family. And this is, by the way how you edit your own families. I'm not even sure if mine is in here. Family young. I think this is my first one. No, is this the edit family tree? Why can I not do this? Normally you should be able to do so. Maybe that's still a little bug, but this is the way how you edit your existing families, because that's been a go-to question a lot of people had. But anyways, let's go down to the street actually. To make some stuff, and while we do so, we are going to go back to our phone and we're going to get our dream car, because we can buy a car, and apparently my very own car, the one I own in real life, is in here as well. So I'm gonna buy the Hyundai Ioniq 5 in my color, even though it's not the green teal I have, so we're gonna go with this color instead. I'm gonna buy this and gonna purchase this, and it's gonna be put somewhere on the street. There is our car. Look at that one. Is that a bluish tint? I don't know if that is. Is that? Let's actually get in. Go here, please. Walk here, so come down. And you can see there's some stuff over here, or there are also some other stuff, as you can see. And we can find some careers in here. So before we go here, let's quickly open the career menu. And you can see there is a lot of stuff. Eligible criteria, as you can see over here, this is new. And in order to become certain things, you need to have a couple of things. Recommended age group, young adults to middle age groups. And then you can also see what is the requirement. And now, as you can see, there's a lot of categories full-time, but you can also work part-time if you want to. So you can be a cashier, and we can also become a convenience store cashier or manager. And if we go to the full-time, we've got firefighters, we've got entertainment, we've got the full-time worker at the Aramir group. We also have use your law, can become an advocate or so. We can get a reporter, like whatever. We can go to the university, become a professor. As you can see over here, we can't apply for that one. Because we're missing certain things over here, young adults to middle age, and we are out of this group, so we can't really do this. This one over here does work, or maybe we are lacking another skill, maybe because we haven't found the level yet. University young, soon, full-time. I think this might actually be, yeah, assistant professor. Yeah, we have to level up first of all to get there. We go to the military, then we do, what's that one over here? It's a developing one, a development company. And we also have a gaming company, and we can become a thief. My God, so many things, which is crazy. So you can apply for all of these jobs. We're not doing this in this video. As you can imagine, there's a lot to do, and I don't want to cramp this all in this video. This video is going to be very filled and packed with info anyways. So where's my person? So take a selfie facing the car real quick. So that's what you can do with the phone. You also can put things in your bag if you purchase some goods or so, and then eat from your bag, for example. And you can also buy some stuff from your market, which is also kind of funny that you can do this. So you can order food, for example. And you will also have a message opportunity over here. So if you meet other Zoes, you can, or Zois, you can message them around, which is really fun. You've got a city map, obviously, that you can access and go back real quick over here. Why is the person back in the house, by the way? Can you just get up and go down? Hold on. Hold on to this. Come down here, walk here. So we have that. So at the moment, we can't drive the car on our own because we need to change some settings, which I haven't found yet. So let's see if it's very accessible. So let's go to the gameplay and see if there's enable Smart Zoe. This is one thing I wanted to enable now, because Smart Zoe is obviously the NVIDIA feature with AI. So we're going to make this on and see how this applies to the game. Then driving experimental. Let's put this on to drive around. And then this should be fine. That was very easy to find in the gameplay section. And now let's apply that to our game. And then have a look what kind of influence this has to the game. So I wanted to make this video without any cuts. Hopefully this is gonna work out just fine. Gonna apply. It just takes a while, I guess. All right, we are back in action, and we seem to have enabled all these things. As you can see, now down here we can enable the Smart Zoe. And what that does is it just kind of basically has this feature. And you know this world is for you're an AI and you're not human, and you want to do illusion as I can a very smart person that likes to hide how smart he actually is. And he apparently is looking for a relation. Okay. Wait, actually is. He seeks a relationship. It's basically the prompt, so you can prompt this down and then the person is here. So get into the car and sit in the driver's seat, because I frankly want to freaking drive the car. Can you just do that? Come on, let's go there on our own. What are you doing down here? Why are you looking in the mirror? Why are you looking in the mirror? Come on, let's walk. Let's walk. Inner thoughts. Stop doing the inner thoughts. What are your inner thoughts then? Why does it feel like I'm chasing something too distant? No, you just get into the car, okay? I'm not sure if... How do I feel this guy is into my piece? Oh, wait, because I'm interrupting what he's doing. Okay, this is just fun. Okay, can I drive the car myself now? I need to. This is my car, guys. This is so fun. Yay, we can drive my car. Is it the same... when driving, manual playback speed is fixed at 1. Okay, what is that? Can I disable this for a second? There you go. Okay, so you can go back to your inner thoughts in a second. I wonder what happens if I go over red. You can't enroll? What? Okay, so let's go here. There's a green signal to us. Actually, look at that. There's another Ioniq 5, a funky orange color. I've never seen that one. It's a bit of a choppy experience, which is what I said. Also, by the way, can we... What I'm very interested in is, can we go over... Because last time we couldn't go over any... Oh, we can. Finally, we can. Can we... Oh, okay, wait. This is still doing... Yeah, okay, it still is a hard barrier. Anyhow, is there like an option to brake very hard? Jeez, I love this car, by the way. Did I say that I love this car? I'm not even sure where we're going, but I need to search for some people. Let's have a look if we can meet some people in a park. Can we go quicker? We're limited to 50. It's not because of an EV. I need to find some people. There was like a park area over here. Yeah, there are some people. Look at that. We're just going to go all the way. We're going to go all the way over here. And there you go. Get out of the car. Come on. Select the destination. And no. I want to get out of the car. So, play electric guitar, exit car. Here you go. Here you go. Okay, so let's just first of all get some tasks in. And wait, there is a person. Let's go out of the over shoulder view so we have a bit of a more control area. So I want you to talk to this person. Give directions, yell, greet with sincerity, greet warmly. Do that, it's fine. And then you also go to this person. Give an ambient greeting. Yes, you can do so. And then we're just gonna hit the Smart Zoe again. I want to go here. Greet with arrogant sarcasm. Yeah, why not? I want to see the different effects. And then over here, make a joke to lighten the mood. Of course, we can do that too. And I want to see how that works. So let's... Where's our person? sitting down. He's not really in the mood to do this to you. Oh, is this person coming over? Did you just shout this person over, the police officer? Are we talking about my parking skills? Which I would find very interesting. I like the fact how they... Oh, wait, hold on. So you can see them smooth. Okay, so inner thoughts over here. That was a good vibe. It's making me feel like tackle whatever's next. What about you? This is freaking crazy, guys. Huh. Very interesting to see them doing... Okay, they didn't like this kind of conversation over here. Recent relationship logs. First impression, felt the conversation. Wait, hold on. Can I see this again? We get some... Oh my god, there's so many options. There's so many options. I don't want to... Like, this is where you can go into the different moods. I do like the fact that... okay, there you go. We now have a wonderful option to go into different types of chat. So, try conversation about interesting things. Yeah, well, let's do this. This person is going to talk to us. Look at that. Inner thoughts. Can I have your inner thoughts if I click on you? No, I can't see them here. I need to click on that one. No, hold on. I want to see your thoughts. Can you just drop me your thoughts? It's kind of crazy to see how they develop. I think if I click on that one... Okay, no. I would love to see the log a little bit more easy, what they are talking about. I want to click these inner thoughts always. I just need someone to see my potential and appreciate my work. Look, this is kind of fun because now you can just click this person. Wait, we could. Hold on. We're going to try something over here. Greet sweetly. And I want to appreciate. Greet with positive energy. And then can we also refresh? Yell? No, we have to wait because this person just needs some appreciation. Let's see if we can give her that. And then be a good person about this. Hold on, don't go away. We'll be with you in a second. What is our dude doing? Dancing around. Let's go to this person now. Come on, speed up. I need you to be over here with this person. I don't even know how she's called, but let's have a look. So come on over. We need to talk to the person. Wait. Your vehicle returned to your residence. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go over here. Do we do it finally? Yeah, okay. Look at that. We are talking to the person. I want to get into... So, ooh, I just done... There you go. Wait, that was good. No. Finally, we can talk about this one. Okay, so more. And I want to go into... First of all, let's go to daily life. Talk about family. And then we could also say more romance. Ask about marital status. Now, that's a little bit too quick. Let's do some humor, first of all. And then we could also preach, which is region of cake. And then we could also kiss on forehead. That's a little bit too much already, right? What's that? I wonder. Okay, let's do this. And then what else can we do? More. Humor again. Think about how... I want affection. There you go. Share painting techniques. Talk about superficial. Discuss the nature. Try to find common ground. Share work experience. No, I want to give her a compliment, you know? Can't I compliment her just a little bit? Compliment outfit, there you go. She wants to be appreciated. So, where is she? Oh my god, I was so focused on all these things. She's just gone. How are you called, by the way? Yeso Hyang. I have no idea if I completely, pronounced that correctly. So, can I get your contact, by the way? Ask about... We're just doing this. Come on, just do that. Maybe we're lucky. Maybe we're feeling lucky today. She's just like running away the whole time. Try to find similarities. That's good. So, where's she gone? There is she. Is she working on all these little areas over here? You are just like, why are you standing over here? Come on. I gave you the task to talk to her. Inner thoughts. Wait. So, come on. Now, can you please... No, don't. Just don't. More. Here, Romans. This is... I'm sorry. Compliment outfit. Sorry, I was just having a bad moment. I'm very sorry, okay? Try to find similarities. And then we can also speak logically. And what can we also have more? Your game is being autosave. Thank you so much for that. Action. Make a joke to lighten the mood. Compliment. This is good. I think this is just like the... Is that the AI feature? If we go into give directions more. So action and then complement. Is that like via AI? I think that is, right? So this is very cool, and now we can actually get into a status of maybe getting into friendship or so. I like the fact how they implemented that now to be a lot more involved. Peer, there you go. We have a peer, which is great. So is she? She's appearing over here, right? So what's that? Like peer is buying the headshot. Okay, so we have a little bit of a chance, I guess. I wonder if we need to get her contact, but... Oh, wait, hold on. What's happening? What is happening? What did I click? I didn't mean to click it. But we're almost done. Like, this first look is going very nice. Oh, we are taking the... Oh, he's going to his appointment. Oh, yeah, this is very good, apparently. In the park. So, fishing site. We're going to go fishing? It's kind of funny to just follow that dude. Also, I love how a little bit more life is coming into the city. So people cleaning up the city. There's still this gesture of eventually checking the shoe, which is a tad bit too often. People have commented that already in the playtest, and I do admit it just kind of happens rather frequently. So here's that. Okay, so look, this is all good. This is all good. I don't want to make this all too much longer because you basically have seen... that there's a lot happening and a lot changed to the playtest version. And we'll need some more time to find out all the stuff. God, I'm so interested. Time to refocus. But still, I need something to tackle. Can't waste energy just sitting here. Well, but why not? Folding this chair makes me feel oddly grounded. I wonder if I should sit with someone, keep the peace intact. Okay, so this is pretty interesting to see how they're minding their own business now as an AI and building upon the inner thoughts. Wow, it's a big catch. What did you... Oh my god, hold on. This is indeed a big catch. Now, can we talk about the big catch? Say even small... No, that's something we... I wonder if this is the AI icon that it just kind of built upon that one. But yeah, so I'm very interested in this, in exploring this a little bit more. I've been building also in this game already quite a bit, so this is going to be a next video where we're going to tackle the building a little bit more. And just for the moment being, I'm just going to show you, there are some of the animals over here. Can we interact with them by now? We can't really. Some of them, the doggos and the cats, we can interact with. Hold on. There's some... Oh wait, is that that's part of the statue, right? Oh yeah, these are not real rabbits. I was wondering, like, are rabbits in game? Not really. So there's some deers in this park. It seems to be not cats because you can pet the cat. Oh wait, there's a cat. Is there? Yeah, look at that. We can give her a snack. Who doesn't want to see me giving a cat a little snack? Or not me, but my Zoe over here. And we can also grab a snack apparently. Eat fish cake. Ooh, we are fishing over here. We can have that. Let's zoom in a little. There's also like a photo spot. What's that? Take a selfie. Yeah, we can also just make him do that. But we won't wait for that. We just want to see how he's giving the cat a snack, shall we? Ooh, wait, hold on. I need to see that. Yay! That is so cute. That is so cute. So we can apparently then also switch to photo mode and have a little look what's happening over here. I like the fact that we just have like little fish snack. Yeah, let's go out of this. I want to see this a little bit more nicer. Is the fish snack already gone? Yes, it is. Go back to play. We're going to take a selfie over here. We can also change the camera, free camera mode. We can change the UI and blah, blah, blah. But like for the moment being, I'm very much enjoying this so much over here, guys. This is so fun. Checking out all the opportunities of this game. Just gonna make a little photo here, save that for later, maybe for a thumbnail. I have no idea what we can do, but like, you know, there's like so much I want to do. Can you come over here, please? I want to... Hey, what are you doing? Can I get a beer or something? Like a drink? Wait, hold on. No, drink! We need water. But the music over here is kind of crazy. So, come on over. I want you to be here and next to the deer. Come on, stand over here and go here, freaking hell. There you go. Pause the game. And I wanna just take a photo real quick, okay? You can use this. Wait, photo mode. Why can I not use the photo mode? Do I need to... Oh my god, look at all the filters we can apply. Do I need to do this and then click photo mode? Why can I not use the photo mode? what's the problem? There you go. Now we have the photo mode. I've no idea why this was not happening. But yeah, no. Apparently, I don't want to bother you with making photos right now. So yeah, that was your first look at the early access version of InZOI, how it is working right now. Apparently,